All right, now it's time for another check on our first warning weather with meteorologist Raven Richard. Raven, I know it's some fog in certain areas right now, but it looks like clear skies, at least downtown.
Yeah, it's starting to get a whole lot better for us. I mean, look at this. We can't even find a cloud in the sky and all this kind of forecast. I do like, and I know it's great weather for everyone visiting the city.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad it's not raining on anybody this weekend. What we will be talking about, though, the warmer temperatures heading our way, and it'll pretty much stick around with us for the rest of this week. So that part's not changing. Had some almost record-breaking temperatures just off to the west and off to the north of us. So just a heads up there, we're talking about some more above average temperatures. Now let's talk about the fog for you real quick. Most of the fog's just out to the west of us, but as of right now, still looking at about 7 miles of visibility for Houma. So basically you're almost back to normal 3 over in Belle Chasse. So we're almost good to go for the rest of the morning. As far as what it looks like for your temperatures, we're into the upper 60s, Bogalusa, 70s elsewhere on the North Shore for you. South Shore, we're all sort of getting even with those temperatures. So everybody about in the same range, low to mid 70s, but eventually we're all going to be on the warm side for today. Looking at the upper 80s on the North Shore, look at that, almost 90 degrees, very close to that. And then the rest of the area, looking at some low to mid 80s on the South Shore, and then even cooler right there along the coastal areas. So as far as that goes, well, we're still talking about being above average. Just taking a look back over October. Remember what, 2 weeks ago, a week before last, we had those couple of days where things were a whole lot cooler for us. Well, that was just brief. After that, things just went right back to normal briefly and then above average. And I do think we'll see more orange boxes for the rest of this month. So temperatures are not going to dip below average again. Let's talk about your Taylor's forecast if you're heading out to the Taylor Swift concert for today, or just maybe hanging around the city. Want to know what's going on for the afternoon? Well, it's going to be a mild one for you, looking at the mid to close to upper 80s for some of us. And then eventually, as we get to the nighttime hours, talking about the 70s in your forecast, maybe even some 60s. Just depends on how long you are staying out. Tropical outlook for us, still have a 30% chance of seeing development happening. This is out in the southwestern portion of the Caribbean. As of right now, I've been watching some models kind of showing the potential development following on up, going to the north. So it looks like it may avoid us. That is some good news, still early, but by the time we get to the end of this week, maybe even into the weekend, we'll be talking about something developing. Let's talk about the rain. We haven't seen any in quite a while, as right now for this time of the month, we are 1 inch below, a little more than an inch below where we would usually be. A lot of the country under some type of drought condition. And that even includes us, portions of the North Shore, looking at abnormally dry conditions. So rain is desperately needed. We may get some. We're going to get some rain, looking at possibly Tuesday, but Wednesday and Thursday have the better chances for us. Here's a look at your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast. So yes, those are the 2 best days that we look at rain, but even that, though, the days aren't even looking that great. And Halloween, though, is on Thursday, so we'll be watching that forecast for you very closely.